This is the story
of 12 students
who lived in Northeast Ohio,
picked to comment
about important issues
and our future,
to have their comments recorded
and find out what happens
when young people stop worrying about homework and start getting real.
We are the voting class of 2020.
For over a year, we have been following the voting class of 2020, students who will be eligible to vote in the next presidential election. This school year, there have been multiple security changes to their buildings. Many of the changes a result of this year's swarm of school shootings across the country.
At Stoneman Douglas and Parkland?
Yes, sir. They are. The police and fire department are on scene working an active shooter incident.
Oh my God.
To be honest, we're supposed to say we're good and great, but deep down I low-key don't feel safe, but we're just tired of the hate, us as kids.
in the back of my mind. It's like sometimes you don't feel safe.
School's like anywhere else. Anything can happen like that.
The voting class of 2020 represents 6 districts across Northeast Ohio. In Akron, metal detectors are being used to check students, and the electronic observance of students has increased through a joint effort from Akron Police and Akron Public Schools.
From my perspective, I think it's better for the greater good for us. But I could see how other people would think that we're being jailed. We shouldn't be able to go through this every day, but I think it's for the better.
Willoughby Eastlake schools have not only added safety film to the windows to make them more difficult to break, but they've also added security cameras and bullpen entrances to add an extra layer of security to the buildings.
Teachers being armed, metal detectors, more officers. But after that, there's nothing really you can do but just hope for the best.
Riverside Local Schools is appealing to students directly. A confidential tip line is now in place, and the district started a lunch with law enforcement. Local police and deputies can visit any school in the district and get a free lunch. The officers get to know the building, and the students get a relationship with local law enforcement, which might help them address issues.
Having somebody just in uniform helps.
Strongsville schools have added a rotation of resource officers in the preschool and elementary buildings.
I'm here to be a friend to them and a mentor to them.
Strongsville also added secure vestibules at the main entrance of their elementaries to stop potential intruders.
I do feel safe. I think that they put in a lot of work to make sure that everything is secure, and the teachers are aware, and they make the students aware of possible risks. And so, yeah, I feel pretty safe.
West Geauga High School has added a full-time school resource officer, and the high school is being renovated to make it more secure.
I think it definitely makes you feel safer. They would catch anything that could be off, or if something were to happen, they would prevent it.
In Lorain, the district established a restorative practice program. It's a proactive way to address bullying and student discipline. They were also one of many districts this year that coordinated with the Ohio State Crime Lab to take aerial footage of their buildings to better understand the floor plan in case of an emergency.
maybe it's just because it's never happened over here, I don't really feel like Lorain is it's the suburbs. I don't really feel like anything bad is gonna happen. Maybe I'm just naive, but I'm not scared.
According to the voting class of 2020, it's not just about what will happen this year, but for future students too.
I have younger siblings, and if something is not done in the next 10 years, they're going to be in high school, and they're still going to have the same problems.
Students overall are encouraged by the steps being taken.
I feel pretty safe. The teachers really care about us.
Todd Meany, Fox 8 News.